Hey everybody. So today, what you're looking at here is an old barbecue I had. It was completely rusted on the inside. I wanted it off my deck. The only way to get it off, because it's so heavy, was actually to take it apart. So as I looked at it here, I started realizing the bottom part of it was still pretty good, just a little rusty. I started thinking to myself, maybe I can make some kind of tool shelf or something off that. So that's what I ended up doing, and this little video of me turning it into that. So here I'm grinding. The top of it had these edges on it, and I wanted to make a wood top. So the only way to really get rid of this was just to use a cutting wheel and rip it apart. Although while doing it here, I wasn't paying attention. I actually ended up the whole grinding wheel or blade just blew apart. Something hit me in the face, and that probably should have been my indicator something was up, but I noticed in a minute here. So not the end of the world, just switch blades. But this is my old grinder I have. Something like this. I figured I'd use the old little one instead of my Milwaukee. This old one's actually a little easier to handle. So there I noticed it was all messed up, but it's all done. Wood top. Just got to get rid of that rust now on the inside. Okay, time for some chemicals to get rid of the rust. So once I got rid of the rust, here's this rust primer paint. I did a lot of the insides, the doors, anywhere where I couldn't get the rust fully off. It seemed to work, and the paint's really bonded to it as well, and this way the rust doesn't show again. Only because of that, I always wear proper breathing masks and everything. You can see it's really hazy there from all the primer paint. And here's me just showing the blue I'm going to start with, this Tremclad one. Usually do Rust-Oleum, but I wanted a different shade of blue. And for the inside, I just went with a nice gloss black here. Now, I didn't actually videotape doing the painting, but here's the blue. So it's trying to go with a blue similar to my truck, which is kind of what I was trying to base this on. It's not quite the same here, but was going to eventually do a gloss over it, and in the end I switch to this kind of a shimmery color blue. You'll see in a bit here when I do it. It covers the dents and the dings, because there were still some in here even after I sanded all this down and used some Bondo in place to fill holes and cracks. But I mean, it's just for tools, and my garage is pretty messy and dirty, so in the end, overall, the paint's not going to be a big deal, because it's going to get covered in dust and possibly dented and scraped as well. So, but in the end, here's this other paint that I put over top of that blue, and this got it closer to looking like my truck, because my truck has this kind of metallic-y shimmer to it as well. So I like this because now it just kind of hides a lot of the imperfections on it, because it's got this slight shimmer to it, and the blues are a little bit different everywhere. It's dark, it's light. So yeah, it was this Rust-Oleum metallic. First time ever using it, really liked it. And there was me comparing the cap to the actual outcome, so definitely very close. And here's it after I did the wood. Again, I was never planning on making a video of this, so I didn't actually take videos of doing the wood part. I wish I would have. So the way I filled it in with wood, I'm even having trouble remembering how I did it, but yeah, and this is what it looked like. And eventually here I did get some Chevy and Silverado logos from a friend at a dealership. So I was able to put those on as well, kind of to match my truck. So there's the Silverado, the Z71. It's dirty here. This was after the fact, and it's been, you know, filled and dusty. I use my garage to sand a lot of the time, so it's pretty dirty, but that's okay. There's it with some stuff inside. It's great for some of those bigger things, extra filters for the shop vacs. And here's my truck. So the blue matches pretty well, actually. So I like how it turned out, considering it's just a old barbecue. Anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you like and subscribe.